So the next thing after doing this is to bring in the materials to be used. So one after the other, let me take you through on what these materials are, so you would see and understand clearly. This one, I know you know what it is. It is to sit down, because at a point you will need to sit down. Now, this is shovel. Every farmer should know what this is used for. It is used to mix things or move things. You would see me when I use it. Now, okay, this is a nylon. Okay, this is a nylon used to bag the substrates, to bag them, to bag the substrates. So you actually use them after you mix all the ingredients of your substrate together. You use them in bagging the mixtures together. You watch me and pay close attention as I do it, so you'd see. These are ropes, small ropes, which are already cut into different parts. These are short ropes. I would zoom in the camera so you can see all of these materials clearly. These are short ropes. It doesn't have to, whatever you will use does not have to be exactly like this. Just make sure you find a rope that is not expandable, a rope that when it's subjected to high heat, it doesn't. Just make sure that you find a rope in which, if subjected to very high heat, it doesn't expand or it doesn't break. That's the kind of rope you need for your work. A rope that is would I say inelastic now, something that can withstand high heat. Yes, that's what you need, because you're going to subject this rope will be subjected to heat. It's part of the sterilization activities to be done. So I have a good number of them because I produce, you can use them to produce in very large quantity on a large scale. So that's what you need them for. So the next thing is this. You need a sieve. I would show you what this is used for. There are some times in which your materials, your ingredients, your sawdust and your wheat, rice bran, wheat bran, whatever ingredient you are using might have particles in it, and you would not, because of that, say you would not use them. So what you do is you use a sieve. You use a sieve in sieving out the particles to ensure that you are able to separate any solid materials. If there are stones there, they are hardwood, you can easily separate them and go ahead to use the powdery ones which you need. Now, this one is called a pipe. A pipe, as we all know, it's a plumbing material, but you need something like this for your substrate bags. Although you won't need them now, but I need to show you so that in the next stage later on, when you need them, you would have gotten it ready. So it doesn't have to be this exact type of pipe. There are several types of pipe. All you just need is a rubber or plastic material which you can cut into small particles, like mine in this nylon. Let me show you the ones I use. These ones actually are not exactly like this, but there's something in which I just found to be would I say not in use. I found them not in use. It was an excess electrical material being used at my place, so, and I saw it fit in for the work, for the purpose, so I decided to convert them for this use, because in anything you're doing in business, you need to know how to improvise. So I decided to improvise by using them for my work. So let me show you how it looks. I will zoom in the camera for you to see all this clearly, very clearly, so you can see This is how mine looks like. I've used them several times. All you want to do is ensure that they are thick enough to withstand heat, because you will still subject them to high heat. It's just similar to this. So you can just say, okay, each of these pipe, you can cut from this green pipe into small pieces like this, small pieces like this. So you need them after you've bagged your substrate. After this sterilization, you would need them. I will show you in the next video what these pipes are being used for. I want to show you some of the most important materials needed. These are very important. I need you to pay close attention right now. Pay close attention. So, because some people have been wondering what makes up the ingredient for the substrate, and I'm going to show you now. Okay, this is a bucket. You just need something to either measure your ingredients. You can use this to measure. You can also use this to fetch water, because we're going to also use water right here for this work. So that's what this bucket is used for.